Hi there, ladies. I've got a few projects that I would like to share with you today. I've been quite busy crafting. I've been making some butterflies, and these are just a sample of a few of the ones I've been doing, because they're so versatile. You can put them on loads and loads of different crafts. So the darker ones aren't as pretty as the light ones, so I won't be making these darker ones anymore. Decided to stick to the light pinks and the creams. So I'll just show you the ones that I prefer. It's certainly not these. I'm sure I'll find a use for them. I've been making some bunting flags with the prettier, lighter ones, and these bunting flags are just a normal flag with a butterfly on and some added appliques that I've been using. These ones are actually made from sari thread, sari silks, and various different fabrics that I had in my stash. And I think they're pretty. And I'm in the middle of making some bunting flags. So there's a couple there, and these are the lighter butterflies that I've made. So I thought I'd pop them on some flags. And at the back there's just calico, but I do think these are really pretty. And the calico just makes them very crisp and clean and clean looking. And with all the applique that's going on in the front, I think the back needs to be plain. So that's what I did with those butterflies there. And here's one that I made quite a while back, and you can see the difference between the dark and the light ones. I think I do prefer the lighter ones. Now I've been using some other butterflies that I've been making and putting them on cushions. And here's just one example of what I've done. So there's a lovely scented rose cushion with a butterfly on the front of it that I've made there. So if you can hear any noise, we're having a really bad storm at the moment. There's very high winds, and it is raining now actually. It's just started to rain, and we're supposed to have some snow. Okay, back to this cushion. So I've made this highly scented cushion. It's not too scented. It's a lovely rose smelling cushion, because I wanted to, in keeping with the fabrics and what I've used. So they're the butterflies that I've been making, and I think they look great on these cushions. And I actually started making them to put them onto bags, tote bags, or something like brooches or anything like that. But I do think they look lovely on the bunting flags. So I shall be making those lighter ones that you can see there in the future, rather than the heavier, darker ones. I just have these other flags to show you quickly, and then I'll move on to the real reason I'm on here today, to show you a book I've made. But these are just some lovely images and some old doilies. The images are from some fabric that I received in some lovely happy mail from my friend Edwina Kinch, and they're lovely old-fashioned images of children and ladies, and I just thought they were so lovely. So I've made some more flags and bunting flags and added some very pretty lace and layers of lace down the bottom, and they're just very pretty little flags that come in handy for happy mail and things like that. So that's those. I wanted to share this rather large folder book that I've made to store a load of cards in, and it has an oriental type theme. I've tried to use as many old fabrics as I possibly could. I've also used Edwina's trim on the side there. Now it has some very deep, very large pockets, and they need to be, because I have made some really pretty cards, which I'm going to show you some photographs of in a minute. And there's two big deep pockets made with really old vintage hand-dyed doilies, and I'm very pleased with the inside. It looks a lot nicer in real life than what it's showing to be there. I'm trying to get this all in for you, because the book the folder is so big that I'm having difficulty in getting it all in for you in focus here on my camera. So it's got the lovely brooch on back and front, and there is some Sanderson fabric to tie it together with the strings there. And the cherry blossoms, I think, look beautiful with the red, which doesn't really particularly show up very well there. But I'm just trying to get it all into into focus for you so you can see, but I've added some really pretty fabrics from 1930s and some appliques into the book. I've been quite busy making these beautiful cards, and they are going to be put into the book. There is the bobbin method there, and they've all been done up using sari silk and different things from my stash that I've got. There's such beautiful cards, and I've added some lovely bling to them, and they're all fairy themed. Really enjoyed doing them. There's different types of applique on each of the cards, so I'm going to show you some photographs of them rather than me just put them out like that, because I don't think it does them any justice, but I've had a ball making these cards. And they're so big and so thick with so much applique. That's why I needed the big deep pockets in the folder. So as you can see, I've used lots of applique on them, and these cards are really stunning. They're just beautiful on their own, but I had some lovely applique, so I thought I'd add that on. I do have to, that's the bobbin method on that one. I do have to put more applique on these cards, but I just think they're stunning. And when they're all put together, they do make quite a bunch, and they fit beautifully in the pockets that I've made in the big folder. So I might keep this as a prize at some point, a giveaway, or even a challenge. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it yet. But that's all I've got to show you for today, ladies. There is an awful lot more of these cards, and I wish I could show you them all, but it would take a long time. But they really do bulk out that lovely folder that I've made. And everything in, all the inside of that folder, I should have told you, is very vintage fabrics and doilies. Okay, ladies, so I'm going to go and wish you a very happy weekend. As always, much love, and God bless you. Bye for now.